Then in an effort on her evidence, she said that in an effort to point you towards your actions as being abusive, she asked you to write a piece on GBV.
That's what she said? That was her testimony?
Yes. You cannot dispute that because you don't know why she asked you that.
No, I dispute that she was not genuine about it. I say so because she specifically requested that I do that, and I did exactly that, and she thanked me for it.
She testified that she wanted you to think about GBV, that what you are actually doing to her, that's her evidence, is that you are committing gender-based violence against her.
Not correct. Not if you look at these as charts as we were being taken through by you, at least today, or even today. That is not so, because I asked what is the title of the assignment, and she sends me something, and then eventually on 8 July, I sent her a video that had to do with GBV, and then morning, this should suffice, much obliged. She expresses happiness with what I had done for her. So I had no reason to believe that she was pretending.
I agree with you. You could not have known because she did not make it clear, but that was her intention according to her. Now,
Well,
and after she asked you to write...
Sorry, what was her intention?
For him to think about gender-based violence. That's because she said her assignment was already completed at that stage. She has already handed it in, but she wanted him to think about it. That was her evidence. That's why she
All this exchange about this was not because she was genuinely talking about GBV, but it was just an exercise on her part to tell her something about GBV?
There was an assignment. She sent him the letter, but that assignment was already done. But she wanted to ask the JP, according to her evidence, to write that assignment because she wanted him to think about gender-based violence and how she was being treated. That was her evidence. That was the reason why she asked that.
Okay.
your question is predicated on the notion that I meted out gender-based violence on her. It is predicated on that. I disagree.
I'm just putting what the complainant testified.
Yes, I disagree with what you are postulating and the proposition that you are advancing. I was very genuine and serious about it. From my part, or for my part, I did not mete out any gender-based violence.
And immediately after that, you sent her this picture of this lady, and let's describe this picture. It is a woman dressed,
at what
it's on
page?
1249.
Yes.
It is a woman it's like you said, she's a weightlifter. It looks like she's a weightlifter.
Correct.
She's only dressed in a t-shirt. She's
Yes.
sitting there in a very suggestive way.
Yes.
Even her facial expressions are very suggestive. You said yesterday you wanted to portray the fact that there can be reverse GBV with this picture.
Yes, because as she was writing the assignment, I was triggering her thoughts that, you know what, when you write on this, it should not be just one-sided. You must be aware that it can happen that GBV may be reversed. I just was triggering that.
This is a sexual tone picture. This is nothing about gender-based violence. There's nothing here that can show us that it's gender-based violence. In fact, this is more of a sensual picture.
You can see it that way. You want to know why I shared that picture? I am saying, you know, in the case of persons who are weightlifters, the focus is less on their muscle tone and everything else, and less of what they are putting on. So I disagree with the proposition that you are putting across. In any event, I did not attract a negative response or anything that showed that I don't like this. And I've explained myself what it was about.
She replied by a sticker, and if you look at her complaint, it was a man hanging himself with toilet paper.
I don't understand what that means. I don't understand it to be a rebuff anyway, especially in the context of what we were talking about. Then I do exactly what she wants. I make a contribution with all the seriousness, First thing in the morning, 9:19, I then share something for her to reflect on.
That is the assignment that you wrote.
No, I did not write an assignment. I shared a video that addressed itself to gender-based violence.
This is not a video because there's no,
Well, I sent something, sorry. I sent something, this is 0919, there's nothing indicating that it is a video. I sent something that I picked up that I thought would be helpful. Thank you for steering me in the right direction, which is that it's not a video. But the context is that, in all honesty, I had no reason to disbelieve otherwise. I was very serious about it. In fact, at round about the same time, I had to address some people on GBV. I had been invited to do that. So, in all honesty, as I did with the DPP in the Eastern Cape to address prosecutors on this, I was as serious as I was with her.
all right. Then on the 9th of July, there's only a message from you. There's nothing from the complainant. Is that correct?
Yes, because I'm still pursuing a matter of interest, where she says, I have pity for you. I have already addressed myself to what I understood that to be, which is that this is somebody flaunting her vitality. So I was following up on that.
All right. And then on the 12th of July, you commented on a status of hers. She indicated that that was a compliment text message that she received from an advocate, a female advocate, and you were replying to laugh at that.
So where is that, ma'am?
On 1251, 12 July
Oh, yeah.
at 2000 hours.
I see that. Thank you.
And then there's a sticker that we don't know, and the sticker that you are saying, and then she replied by saying, no, this is my support structure. Ms. Ngabi, can you maybe translate that for us?
There's once again Ayin, which also falls under exclamation. And then the following line is support structure yamle ayondo da so chill. This is my support structure, not just a man so chill.
Do you see anything in this?
I don't follow the question. What is the question?
There's nothing flirtatious in this.
Highly flirtatious, it is. I addressed myself to it. If you want me to repeat, I will repeat what I said in evidence in chief. Highly flirtatious.
She indicated that it was not flirtatious. She was just telling you that it was not someone in a house.
I disagree.
Okay, and then